How disgusting is this? Shameful. This guy's blocking my path as usual, harassing me. Fucking unbelievable, man. Watch. She didn't touch the truck. Stay away from us and stop harassing us. I will defend myself, okay? I'm just warning you today. I'm warning you. Don't get in front of me. Don't assault me. Don't harass me. I'm warning you. I'll defend myself. Fucking asshole. This guy has gotten in my way too many times. I've called the police. They've done nothing about it. So if he wants to harass me, I'll defend myself. I've warned him. You guys saw me. I warned him. Stay away from me. Don't touch me. Don't get in my way. Stop harassing us. And he continues to do so. This is the guy that drove his car behind me to try to intimidate me. Same guy who's got in my face and told me to fuck off. Same guy who let people attack us. So anyways, that's the start of Project Livestream here in Ontario, part of a global movement today. What's up, guys? So this death truck is carrying innocent cows, as you just saw. A bunch of us are here today, right here, exposing these disgusting hellholes for what they are. This is part of a greater thing today called Project Livestream, where we've exposed places already today, and we're sick of it. We're not having it anymore. We're gonna be out at these places all the time, and we're taking over the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much earlier for being out there today. There's activists live right now at slaughterhouses. We're taking over the YouTube algorithm for Project Livestream, because fuck these places. They need to be shut down today. Thanks for being here, guys. Mel and Steve, Daniel Broccoli. Guys, go follow them. I'm just gonna get set up because I came in and the truck was here, so. And then this guy got aggressive behind me. As I was walking, he stood behind me. If you can avoid those moments, I would recommend that. But this has been a pattern, and I've already called the police and they've done nothing about it, so. And that's who we're here for. That's who we're here for, guys. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I used to work for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. I was employed to monitor your food system, so to say. And so I learned about 12 years ago I could change. And I did. And I'm just gonna get set up with my stuff here, so just give me a minute, guys. Thanks for being here, man.
Gagging.
Oh, it's disgusting. The smell is you can't.
So long, so I forgot
Billy Bob.
It's really bad. I was actually.
Why would you want to eat babies? That's just ridiculous, dude. Yeah, well, if you care about water and almonds, why don't you go and talk to the Super Bowl? Because 144 billion avocados are used at that time during Super Bowl, so boycott Super Bowl. And you can get almonds in your local areas. It's not just California. Come on, wake up. You don't have to eat almonds if that's your issue. What the hell is wrong with people? Like, look at the being right in front of you. You saw the truck that just came up. Wake the hell up, man. Daniel. Well, what causes more of an issue, Homer Simpson Italian? Cows and their water use and land use, or almonds? You know, one patty is like 2,500 liters of water just for one patty of ground animal flesh. All you see is food. When you look at a living being, that's pretty scary, man. Is that how you look at your dog too? I hope you don't have a dog. I feel sorry for that dog. Sorry guys, I'm still just getting set up here. Like, imagine people coming in the chat, imagine how deranged that is. When someone's looking at a calf, he's saying, all I see is food. Isn't that mental? How far removed do you have to be to say something like that? Where are you mentally when you have to say something like that? Why isn't this going in? Thanks for being here, Mountain Steve. Thanks, Daniel. Dogs are tools. Guys, don't pay attention to the trolls in the chat. Hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends. We are in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This is part of Project Livestream, where we've been all over the world today exposing disgusting hellhole facilities like this one called St. Helens. They unalive mother cows. Some facts maybe you didn't know about. Often these cows are sent to slaughter while they're still pregnant. And these cows are often just about 4, 5, 6 years old. They give about 2 or 3 babies. Their babies are stolen from them. And this is the result. What you see here is this calf who was either electrocuted or shot in the face just so people like Brandon and the other dude can eat their bodies. This is 2026. People know better. We don't have to eat animals in order to live, survive. So why the hell would we do this to innocent sentient beings? Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. And the other part is, what the irony of all this is, these people, okay, these people, they'll feed their family. They'll feed their family these body parts, knowing the risk of type 2 diabetes, knowing the risk of pandemics, knowing the risk of Crohn's disease, breast cancer, the risk of tuberculosis, all these different pathogens, diseases that their loved ones could catch. And people are feeding this to them, which is insane to me. Imagine doing that to your loved one, feeding them something like that. Dairy, whatever it is. How disgusting. And guys, so here's another death truck coming up. Truck! Another death truck coming up. So I saw something earlier today. This one likely has a few lambs in it. I saw a truck today that had an animated cow with a smile on its face. Do you think the cows are smiling here at this place? This disgusting place? This driver really gets mad at us. Hard to see, especially on this truck. He's put up the slats, right? So you can't see. Put up the slats to hide the truth. You hear the cow mooing? You hear the cow mooing? Puts up the slats, suffocates the cows, suffocates them. Just because he knows we're going to be here and he doesn't want us to see the truth, right? I mean, how disconnected. If you are proud of your food system, you're proud of what you do, then why don't you show us? Well, let us walk in the door. I mean, if this was strawberry farm, you wouldn't have an issue, would you? So we got a bunch of people out here today. Again, this is part of Project Livestream. If you want to learn a little bit more, if you go to my description, you'll see there's a link there to get involved, get active. We need more people speaking out against these disgusting places that murder innocent cows, all for some trivial pleasure, some yum-yums that you can easily get elsewhere. You do not have to kill innocent beings, be a monster to them, be a monster to animals in order to live, to be healthy, all of that. This guy just decided to fucking... The intimidation tactics just continue with this place. And I don't think they realize I might be taking it a bit further with them. So we're here to say we're done with places like this. How you doing, Jenny? Good?
Hey, I was just going to ask a question in Project Livestream.
Yes.
I scheduled the live at 11. That means I can still do live.
Just go away.
Okay.
As I was able to as well.
Okay.
Do you need a tripod?
It's falling apart. Yeah, it's literally falling apart.
I wonder if we could somehow put it together. I don't know.
No,
We'll have to get you one.
I brought tape and everything, and then I started doing something else, more plastic
Oh,
ropes.
shit. We gotta get you one. That's
I know.
okay, yeah.
I got everything else, it just hasn't arrived. I thought it would arrive today, the microphone and everything.
Yeah.
I know you're live right now.
Yeah. All good, all good. They're all bred into existence, right? Most of the animals you eat are babies, because like 75% or 80% are under 6 weeks old, the animals you eat that you put into this. So you're essentially eating babies. Someone was telling me that they love to eat chicken breasts. You know, the idea that you enjoy eating breasts from a disabled baby, why is it that a 6-week-old baby has fully developed breasts and you're eating that shit? Veal, buddy, how am I a liar? What am I lying about? Guys, I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I used to work for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. And again, it's the same people, right? You cannot lie about having to work for the federal government. It's illegal to do that. Well, they are. They're genetically engineered disabled babies. Think about it. They can't hold their own body weight. They're Frankenstein at the very least. I mean, think about it. Of course they're disabled. They can't even move. They can't even reach the water sometimes in those ammonia-filled sheds. No, Barrett, I'm retired, so I can do this. This is free speech. And it's funny because a lot of these people here, they're the ones who value free speech, yet when you do the free speech, they want to silence you, which is very odd. Brave Cave, prove me wrong that I wasn't. And also, if you want to call the authorities, because apparently I'm lying about having to work for the government for 22 years, 15 years for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. So guys, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're tuning in from, where in the world you are. I've been on several podcasts, several articles. I'm live streaming all the time. What more proof do you need? I've had to prove who I was to some of these newscasts, so yeah, again, I don't need to prove anything to you. You can prove to me that, or you can talk to the authorities if I'm lying about my job, old job anyway. Well, Grant Racing, you talk about, you talk about, sorry, what did you say there? Respecting your choice. I do not respect a choice to kill an innocent sentient being when you have alternatives. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? If you put that in any other context, think about the ramifications of that. It's just ridiculous. So you put marginalized people into slaughterhouses. You put these individuals to be killed for what? Your trivial pleasure? For some yum-yums? That's not right. We don't have to do it. We're told that we have to do it, but we do not have to do it. Yeah, you can actually become a sanctuary. A lot of farmers move to become sanctuaries. They stop murdering innocent animals. I am Canadian, eh? So guys, again, let me know where you're hailing from. To everyone in here, let me know who's vegan. If you're a vegan, hit 1. If you are someone considering change and don't really want to be a part of this system anymore, hit 2. If you are a total loser, animal abuser, or anything else, hit 3 and double tap the screen. Thank you, Jenny. Handed an umbrella by the wonderful Jenny McQueen. It's shitty out. That's great, but why? Wonderful. We can help you get there. There's something called Challenge 22. There's also the 3-minute movie in the description. I can't imagine agreeing with being called a total loser, animal abuser. That's kind of crazy. The Yum Yums things have been around for a while, Neil. Yeah, challenge22.com. They'll give you free support, meal plans, meal ideas, but just remember, always keep in mind, do it for ethics. You keep the victim's perspective in mind. You won't be able to sway away. Hey, Vegan Stoner Lady. Guys, go subscribe to Vegan Stoner Lady, an anti-animal use, incredible group of people who are changing the world. Very easy to live. Vegetarianism, veganism page. It's actually quite the opposite. That's why I'm here today. Look in front of you. Should that little innocent animal have to be killed for your pleasure? That's what we're talking about. And what do you mean nothing compares to animal protein? Have you ever spoken to a plant-based dietitian? I know plenty of them. That's kind of ridiculous. Are you a doctor? Are you a scientist? Are you a nutritionist? Probably not. Oh, shit. Well, I worked in food inspection. I could be called to testify as a former professional page. And again, why do you say it's superior when we can get the same amount? The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, the largest body of professionals health-wise, states unequivocally you can live healthy and fine on a plant-based diet. Provide me evidence that says you can that eating animals is superior when you're putting yourself, the more you eat animal products, the higher risk of all-cause mortality, the higher risk of type 2 diabetes. I mean, come on. We know this. We're told this. Everybody knows it. This isn't rocket science. God said eat meat. User, we'll say 8N. Did God make it mandatory to eat animals? Did God say that you have to eat animals in order to get into heaven? Well, I know you do. I'm just asking the question. Do you have to? I need to zip my bag up there. What? I need to zip my bag up there. Can you hold this and this? Thank you. Just be a second. Got it?
I don't know. I got my picture, but I can't see it.
Thank you. RG, You've been trolling other streams for a while. What's so happy about executing an innocent animal, shooting them in the face, just to eat their body parts? What's so happy meal about that? Exactly. The legality is not morality. Guys, go subscribe to Daniel Broccoli. If anybody's going to continue convince you otherwise on the religious side, Daniel will help you with that. Thanks, Teaspoon. Appreciate it. I mean, no soliciting, trespassing, absolutely no parking behind these gates. Does this sound like a transparent industry to you? Does this sound like an industry that wants to tell you the truth? That's okay. That's okay. You can hold it if you want. There's other signs too. Yeah. So as a result of Project Livestream, we have all these activists out here today. This is just one spot. We've had activists all over the world today in many different cities, all sharing the truth about our food system. The food system that, these farmers, these people want to lie about. They want to say that they're transparent and that this industry is telling the truth and we treat our animals well and kind. Yet they're scared to show the truth. They're scared to let us walk in the gates. They have signs. They have people yelling at us in the street who just drove by. They have workers trying to assault us. And so what's so truthworthy about this industry? It's a lie. It's a fucking lie. And how do I know? I worked in it. My entire family worked in it. And I'm here to expose it. The truth. We all know it's bad to kick a dog. We all know it's bad to hurt an animal. And what are we doing here? We're doing exactly that. We're taking lives, mother cows' lives, pregnant sent to slaughter, pregnant. And people get worked up and they get mad and they're like, oh, you shouldn't say that. Why? If you're so proud about what you do, your food system, what you're a part of, stand up by it. No, instead, like the dairy cow truck that I saw today with the animated happy cow, the lies, the sheer lies. I mean, how is any cow happy being put into a slaughterhouse having their baby stolen? And that's exactly what happens. If you don't know, there's a 3-minute movie challenge in my description. Go check it out. Go see the truth, the reality of our food system. You can see for yourself. I mean, the truth. No, this is not for entertainment purposes, actually. What's so entertaining about this to you? And just so you know, even if you thought, oh, you know what, I hate vegans, I don't want to be vegan, but I do care about animals. Well, wouldn't you want vegans to be out here anyway in a welfarist mindset? Wouldn't you not want that? Or what about the workers? What about humans taking lives all day? PTSD, drug, alcohol addiction, increased violent crime rates surrounding these communities. I mean, come on, think about it. Of course, if you're taking lives all day, every day, what do you think's gonna happen? Guy gave us a peace sign. What do you think's gonna happen? You know, these farmers, I can't even tell you what some of these farmers do to those animals on farms. I mean, have you ever heard of thumping? It's a process where people are allowed to take a piglet just by looking at them, not getting them veterinary help, but just because it's too expensive for them. Look at this guy here. Just because it's too expensive for them, they'll just take their head and smash it on the pavement. That's what they'll do. And if you go to these farms, just look in the dumpsters. You're gonna see hundreds of bodies. You're gonna see so many bodies. You're gonna see maggots. You're gonna see flies. You're gonna see all these beings. And it's funny, the people are saying that I'm lying about this. I worked for the government. I worked for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. I was an inspector. I worked in investigations. I've been on more farms than probably everyone in the chat combined. Maybe not combined, but because there's some people that have been on a lot of farms, but I've been on a lot of farms and I've seen firsthand, they used to come on my desk, there'd be farmers telling on other farmers for doing like inexplicit things. One of the pictures I saw was of an animal with a stick inside of them. If you can imagine where that stick was. This is what happens. These farmers are isolated. They're allowed to exploit them sexually, okay? So these are lonely people. These aren't normal people. So what do you think happens to the animals? What do you think some of these farmers do, right? What do you think they do to these animals? They'll use things like, look at this guy. Sorry, I just wanted to turn this around because this guy was kind of driving on the side a bit. Just to catch him on cameras. Guys, always have your head on a swivel out at these places. People get crazy out here. It's like you're catching a child doing something wrong. It's crazy. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, there's a lot of shit that goes down. Even in the 3-minute movie challenge, that is standard industry practice. I've seen worse, if you can believe that. Some farmers are absolutely evil. Plant farmers, not so much. Why not have more plant farmers? Veganic farming, vertical farming. Even farmers now, they can retire, become a sanctuary. You're gonna get revered. People are gonna love you. They're gonna say, thank you so much. We appreciate you changing your ways and leaving animals alone. Yeah, it is slavery, really. If you look at it objectively, it's not necessary. You do it for pleasure. I mean, it's ridiculous. Of course, Daniel, you inspired me as well. Thank you. So guys, don't forget to hit like, share out the stream. This is part of Project Livestream number 7. We've reached over 15 million people, maybe even higher. We've reached over 15 million people in just the last 5-6 months. It's crazy. And we're only growing. We're only expanding. We have a large group chat. Guys, if you want to get involved, just message. It's at Mel and Steve. They're in the chat there. Go follow them. Go subscribe to them. Also know, if you are a fan of Mel and Steve, they have a second channel. It's at Mel and Steve Live. They have another channel. That's where they're doing their live streams. Go and follow them. Support them. Help them become full-time activists. Support their Patreon. $1, £1 goes a long way. Let's make them full-time activists, guys. We need them. We need them out here. We need as many people out here getting paid to shut down this disgusting industry. The smell out here is something that you can't describe. Some people are wearing masks because it's just so awful. And to be honest, maybe we should all be, because you can contract a pathogen just by virtue of standing outside one of these places. Why would anybody put at risk their family by feeding them something that came from violence, right? Why would you do that? You know, also, you're looking at the trauma the workers face. You're looking at the pathogens, the risk of zoonotic diseases like avian influenza. Cows have caught avian influenza. If you look at the death rate of avian influenza, I mean, it's a matter of time if we don't stop, right? And what I'll say is, you know, if avian influenza does come and wipe us out and people are still eating animals, please don't be the one crying about it. If something happens or whatever, please do not be. You paid for it to happen. You want it to happen just for your trivial pleasure. It's ridiculous. And we're talking about bugs and lettuce, guys. Can you imagine these arguments? Imagine these arguments. This guy's comparing bugs and lettuce. We want veganic farming. We would rather bugs not die. Think about it. Think about it. Use your head box right there, buddy. It's not hard. Yes, double tap the screen, hit subscribe, tell your friends. Guys, if you are vegan, hit 1. If you are someone who's considering change, hit 2. And if you are somebody else that thinks that we should exploit animals, hit 3. Look at the 3s already coming out. Or anything else. If you're a total loser, animal abuser, if you support cows enslaved and having their heads chopped off, having their necks cut consistently with a knife over and over, suffering. I mean, these guys talk about humane way. What's humane about shooting a cow in the face, sometimes multiple times, them screaming, being on these death trucks? I mean, what's so humane about that? Humane method. Give me a break. Humane method. The only reason they shoot these cows, the only reason is because they don't want the humans to get hurt. The only reason they put pigs into gas chambers is because the pigs would freak out. And you know, the pigs, after they come to sometimes in the gas chambers, their heads are cut off while they're still awake. Amazing. So they're put in a gas chamber, they become awake, and then they're having their head cut off. This is society for you. For a class 1 carcinogen, nonetheless, for violence, amazing. And people wonder why we live in a violent society. Oh, you know, this bad thing happened or this bad thing happened. Well, think about it. Most people have violence on their plate. So of course we're gonna have. Well, farmers can change, Grant. That's the thing. What does kosher have to do with anything? Kosher is disgusting as well. Regardless of how you kill, it's the fact that you are killing. Pesticides, exactly, because we put shit all over our fields, right? Shit is sprayed everywhere because it's a co-product. They use that. They use that co-product. They spray it everywhere. If we had veganic farming, that'd be a different story, right? I think what they're saying is kosher's worse, but I'm not sure. Guys, please hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends. Let me know, have you been to a slaughterhouse? Have you ever worked in one of these industries? Tell me your experience. What are my shoes made of? What do you think my shoes are made out of? They're definitely not made out of cow. What kind of person would I be if I came here and I was wearing cows on my feet? I mean, these are the arguments, people. This is what people say. I mean, how don't these people, the same people that are told the same thing over and over and over, how don't they know this by now? It's crazy to me. This guy comes in pretty quick all the time. Amazing. Like, it's amazing that they find YouTube, right? They find YouTube. They're able to go on and they're able to type on YouTube, able to troll vegans, but they can't find vegan shoes. How mental is that? How crazy is that?
Oh, I got you. It could be like put yourself out there.
What does organic mean? What does ethically slaughtered mean? Tell us. Tell us how you ethically kill someone who wants to live. How's that ethical when you have other choices for optional products? How's that ethical? So if someone killed you because they did it ethically, would that be okay? Well, Grant, I'm just pulling out the obvious. Don't you know that there's vegan shoes, Grant? I'm sure you even know that. I mean, how ridiculous is that? Brave Cave? You're not brave, bro. Brave. Guy probably hunts and he's saying he's brave. Well, I believe that people can change. If I can change, after working 15 plus years in animal agriculture, my entire family, try you what, Brave Cave? I mean, you kill deer, right? I'm assuming by your picture. How's that brave? What's so brave about that? Hey, Soyton Man, how are you doing? Please go subscribe to Soyton Man. You can hear the cow. You can hear the cow screaming. Can you imagine that journey for the cow? It's brought everyone over here. You worked in kosher, it is cleaner. What are you talking about? So, unbelievable. Lulu, I really, honestly, I'm going to tell you something. As someone who worked in this industry as well and saw probably millions of animals killed, because I worked in chicken predominantly, you should probably watch a video called What Killing Animals Does to Your Brain. And I guarantee you it's affected you. Mentally, PTSD, you probably have turned to drugs or alcohol, or you're just not even the same person that you were probably the first time you killed. Doesn't matter which way you killed, it's the fact that you do. Yeah, you know, exactly. Are you vegan? We've had a number of people, even today I was talking to somebody who worked at a tannery. He was live today. I've talked to this other guy who worked in a slaughterhouse. He was live today. I mean, people are changing. And, oh, great, you are vegan, good. Yes, it's the animal agriculture cult. So what they do is they kill innocent cows. Can you believe that? In 2026, they kill innocent cows. They shoot them in the face and they jab at their jugular. The cow's literally swallowing on their blood. And this is normalized violence in society. So yeah, animal agriculture is definitely a cult. Definitely a cult. Thanks for bringing that up. It is. Generational wealthers, to be exact. So they make all this money at the top, right? They make all this bank off of exploiting the animals, off exploiting workers. It's all for their fucking yachts, right? And their boats and whatever else they want, you know, their mansions, right? The guy who owns this place has a mansion, guys. Think about it. It has nothing to do with feeding the people or caring about people's health. Like, come on. Frank, sorry, this is not a stream for that. I'm sure there's apps you can find, though, if you're looking for a dude. Not for me, though. I'm here for the animals. Don't you see? This is Jenny McQueen, legend.
Okay.
Legend.
MacGyver kind of trying to deal with the wind.
Oh, the wind,
before
yes.
my fancy microphone arrives. It
Yes.
arrived today, but a bit late.
Damn.
Yes. We're looking at David
Hello. Yes, this is Jenny McQueen, guys. Go over to her stream right now.
Thank you so
Check her out. Hit like, hit subscribe. Look at this truck here.
You know what? It had a laughing cow on it.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. This laughing cow.
Oh, so bloody upsetting.
I saw one this morning as I was coming here.
Yeah.
So I stopped to take a picture, and the guy said, "What are you taking a picture at?" I think he thought I was worried about where he was parking. I said, "This is a lie." He said, "Oh, it's just a cow," and he started laughing and he walked away. That set the tone for me today. You know,
Yes, for sure.
it's like,
Recently, Faraz Halsini, he's an amazing activist, he's a scientist. Faraz Halsini.
yes,
He did a post, you know, the no laughing animals should be illustrated on
Yeah.
anything to do with animal agriculture.
it's such
They're
a
miserable. Animals are miserable.
it is such a lie, right? It's such a
Really?
misleading claim that
Yes.
these cows are somehow happy, that they're living good lives.
Mhm.
They are not. It's such a misrepresentation. That shouldn't be allowed to be labeled that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's zero respect in that regard, right?
Yes.
Even if these people claim that they love their cows and everything's okay, I mean, why do you display that? Why don't you show the slaughterhouse footage then as well? I mean, it's such a dichotomy, right? We have that animated poster where it shows the TV,
Yes.
where it shows like the animals are living in fields, but behind that
Oh, for sure.
it shows the slaughterhouse,
Well,
right?
you know, even like DXE, I was down in, I don't know, San Francisco with DXE, like 2019, and we, I'll call it invaded. We invaded an egg farm. And in the front of the egg farm, they had these wooden sheds, you know, hens
Yeah.
roaming free,
Yeah.
all the looks,
Yeah.
which they could take video at.
The display.
The
yeah.
display, and then
Yeah.
behind, again, the big metal sheds,
Yeah.
cages everywhere, with animals, you know, with the chickens, like,
Amazing.
it was
Maple
terrible.
Lodge did the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. On the highway, they have this little farm.
Oh
People
my
kind of look at the
gosh.
farm and they're like, "Oh." Meanwhile,
Whoa.
down the street, if you were to even be 5 miles near Maple Lodge, you're gonna smell it because it just smells fucking terrible.
Oh.
Yeah,
How
such a
do
lie,
we,
right?
How do we get that out to the
Yeah.
masses? It's like, you know, let's get some footage.
I'll stream from there, and then you stream from the slaughterhouse. Maybe.
That's a plan.
Yeah.
That really is a plan. Let's do it.
We'll get Mel and Steve out here.
Yes.
This guy
Well, you
says
know-
we're probably wearing leather jackets. Yeah.
No.
Meanwhile, we
no.
were just at a leather.
We're gonna kind of swap a thing.
Yeah, we're gonna move to.
If this truck comes out, Eddie.
Yeah. Amazing. Guy doesn't know that we have alternatives. Pretty wild, isn't it? I mean, 2026, and this guy doesn't know that we have alternatives.
Isn't it ridiculous?
How
I
insane
got
is
a
that?
Canadian-made coat. It's called Woodsley.
Yeah.
Shall I
Yeah.
promo? It's called Woodsley. Canadian-made.
Yeah.
Insulation is not made from, you know, the slaughtered feathers of geese. So, come on, like get with the times. You know,
It's-
my shoes are a nice brand of vegan shoes. Clothing is all vegan. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, look
What-
at the
what the
alternative.
heck?
This truck behind you, which has feces everywhere, people. If you can't see that, I'll zoom in a bit. But look at that. What kind of life is this? I mean, wow. To do this to innocent animals, it's insane. Why would we do this? And I guarantee you 99, maybe not 99, maybe 80% of people that would go into one of these places to see the cow shot in the face would think a lot differently. Most of the people that are talking here are people that either worked in it, have seen it, maybe they hunt, you know, they kill. The one guy was saying, the guy's name is Brave. This guy hunts, you know, deer. Like how brave is that? You know, picking off, factory farm deer. I mean,
Yes.
there's what, thousands of deer farms? I mean,
you know,
it's not brave.
We're struggling at the moment getting bears, protecting bears and their mothers
Right.
in the cub hunts, you know, the bear hunt in Ontario. And they have bait stations, would you believe? Like, how pathetic is that? They bait the bears come to them, and then they shoot them. That's not brave. That's
No,
the
that's
cowardice.
crazy. It is
So cowardly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to leave you.
Great, Jenny. Thank you. Plants we're learning. So if you care about plants, which I think is kind of ridiculous that you're bringing up here, but if you care about plants, then you'd be vegan, right? Because vegans kill less plants. Think about it. The animals eat, what, 10 times more plants than we do? So that's kind of like a dumb thing to say, right? Really dumb. I mean, like, so basic. I mean, if there's a blade of grass and someone's head about to be chopped off, I think you'd think a bit differently. Guys, let me know where you're from. This is part of Project Livestream. We are at slaughterhouses all day. We do it once a month. This is Project Livestream number 7, which is crazy. We've hit over 15 million people recently. In my last stream alone, I hit 185,000 people. They came to see a leather seller, a fur seller. They sell the skins of innocent furred animals for people that have too much money they don't know what to do with, so they decide they're going to wear their dead flesh over them for vanity. I mean, people have nothing better to do, right? But look like morons with leather jackets or fur jackets. I mean, ridiculous. Yeah, real user. Just so you know, I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. And when you mention bacon, those pigs are put into gas chambers at just 6 months old. They're genetically engineered, so they grow so fast. They have tumors, prolapses. I mean, they have disease all over their skin, parasites, and they're a class 1 carcinogen, bacon is. So I don't know why you would think that's a flex. Maybe you should get a microscope and you can look at all the parasites running around and then eat your bacon, bro. It's like also the anus and the lips and the tongue. I mean, all these other discarded parts that you're eating. Amazing that you think that's a flex. Not a flex. You love to eat. So you love to eat the breasts of 6-week-old baby birds. Doesn't that say something about people that they like to eat breasts? Like breasts. Imagine humans eating human breasts, and then now you're eating like 6-week-old baby chicken breasts. But you got to ask yourself, why are the breasts of chickens so evolved? Report him for misinformation. Well, how about we just remove you from the channel? There you go. And I'm not misinforming. This is the reality. It's the truth. Yeah, Apache. So those same birds are these people. They don't even know. They don't even know. If you knew, go spend some time in a slaughterhouse. Go watch the 3-minute movie challenge in the description. You can see exactly who you're eating. I mean, if animals eat plants. I mean, listen to these excuses, guys. Don't be an excusitarian. Take responsibility. Don't be a troll. Don't be a loser. I mean, what kind of life is that? How far gone are you in this world that you would go and troll vegans? People that are defending like nobody else is defending these animals. But, I mean, these people come here and troll us. I mean, there's better causes, is there not? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you have any questions for me, well, they are breasts, dude. I mean, people are eating 6-week-old baby chicken breasts. Like, they're breasts, and you're eating them. Isn't that fucking weird? Like, think about it for like 3 seconds, dude, objectively. Think about it for like 2 seconds objectively. You're eating the breasts of 6-week-old babies. Like breasts. Imagine in a different world where people were eating human breasts and you would normalize that? I mean, what the hell? Like, amazing. Yeah, there we go. The mice and the Chris. It sounds like you have truck. Sounds like you have really no idea about. Can I give that to you?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't
Take
mind?
it there.
Yeah. I just kind of want to get this. Seems like you have no idea about farming at all. So the entire truck, again, you see, they cover the entire truck. Cover the entire truck. Very transparent industry. Very transparent, right? Christopher, I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I used to work for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency in investigations as well. So I've seen farms. I know what happens on farms. And when someone says crop deaths, though, or they talk about, they copy and paste the moles, the bulls, whatever it is that some stupid idiot on Joe Rogan said. They don't know the facts. It's pretty pathetic, actually, when someone says that. Pretty pathetic. No, my clothes aren't made of oil. I mean, if you're an objective person and you're looking at some of the comments, look at what they're saying, right? This is what people who have vested interest in this industry are doing. They send trolls. They even pay them to come and troll vegans who are just out here fighting for the animals. Which is amazing, right? I mean, at least be honest, but they can't even be honest, right? Obviously, they can't. They get billions in subsidies. They get laws change their ways. This is normal. Normalized violence. You're saying you don't have enough bravery to prove. What do you want me to prove? I've been exposing these places for years. And if there was nothing to hide, then why can't I just walk right inside right there? Sure. Why can't I not walk inside right there, right? No, we're not paying people to protest. I said the industry's paying people to hide what's taking place. They lie. Right? Well, it is essentially cannibalism. I mean, you're eating living sentient beings when you have choices not to. You don't have to. You choose to, right? It's Friday lunchtime. They leave the doors open. Disgusting place. The smell here. You can keep on saying it, heck. It doesn't really make sense. Saying it's voyeurism. What are you talking about? Well, what's so rageful about it? If we're just showing the truth, why do people get so upset? Why have they killed activists? Why are you here? If you, I mean, what are you paid $3 an hour to come and troll us? Is that what you're here for? Guy's got the Windex out. You're not a troll, buddy, when you're saying this is voyeurism. You've been here a gazillion times trying to spread nonsense. I've seen you before, dude. When you're making certain claims, you're making up lies about the industry, saying this is somehow rage bait when it's not. I'm just showing the truth. If people don't like it, then that's on them. But I'm allowed to show the truth. PTSD, drug, alcohol abuse, increased violent crime rates when you support an industry like this. Also zoonotic diseases, increased healthcare costs. I mean, the list goes on, but most importantly, you're killing innocent sentient beings that wanted to live for your yum-yums, for your taste pleasure, when you had alternatives. You didn't have to. You didn't have to be a part of this. Yeah, higher sexual assault rates, all these things increase. I mean, why would you want to put a community in danger with people that could be predatory to your neighborhood? Why would you do that to anybody? Just for, again, taste pleasure when you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to eat baby animals. I mean, what is it, 80% of them are what, under 6 weeks old? 80% are under 6 weeks old in this fucking disgusting industry. Disgusting. People want to talk about plants. Amazing that, you know, they're eating the animals that eat the plants, man. They must be really horrific people. Guys, please don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends. And guys, let me know if you're vegan, hit 1. If you're someone considering change, hit 2. If you're anybody else, an animal abuser, total loser, hit 3. Or hit anything else, double tap the screen. It's amazing, people actually hit 3 or more. They go crazy. This guy's admitting that he's a total loser, animal abuser. Can you imagine the mentality of that? Guys, also, I just want to let you know, once in a lifetime opportunity, I'm going to give you guys today. Instead of executing a mother cow in the face, having her baby stolen from her, ultimately killed, I'm going to offer you guys something you can't refuse. I'm going to offer you a baby bottle of milk. It's going to be plant-based milk, though. It's going to be oat milk or soy milk, whatever plant-based milk you want. I'll also give you a pacifier. I'll give you a bonnet. I'll give you a blankie. I'll even fly down and give you a hug, and I'll burp you as well. If you still think that you're a baby cow, we can help you get there. Get off the tit, you know, get off your addiction to putting animals in slaughterhouses for your little pleasure, your yum-yums. Remember, we wean as infants, as children, off of our parents' milk. We don't need to be drinking another species' milk, stealing their babies, putting them in huts, and essentially raping them so you can get some pleasure out of it. Fondling their body parts, which a lot of farmers do. Maybe some really get off on that kind of process. So just saying, it's the truth. It's the reality. Sure, Hex. I'm really, enjoying this smell that's going to be in my nose for the rest of the day. I don't drink the cow's milk. I don't think I'm a cow. So, yeah. No, we don't. I mean, I've already said it 14 times in the stream. There are vegan shoes. There's a thing called Google. You type in vegan shoes. Is there such a thing? And you hold your hand and then you go, I'm the biggest chicken on the internet, says the guy who literally doesn't show his face and trolls a vegan live stream. Sure. Amazing. It's amazing. Paul, isn't it amazing? The people in here. The Cope. I should have named this live stream Cope for Animal Exploiters. Maybe that's what the next live stream will be. Guys, if you're not subscribed already, please hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and you can join me in the next one and we can make more fun of trolls. I mean, essentially the trolls are getting the views, and once they get up to a certain amount, then I'm gonna get rid of all the trolls. I mean, it's amazing. So we'll thank the trolls for getting us to a certain amount of subs and views and up the algorithm, like the 185,000 views I had last live stream, and then we'll get rid of them, right? And people got upset the last time I said that, right? Yeah, it is crazy, Alex. I mean, the amount of cope, the amount of people that think it's just okay to execute animals, to exploit them, to put them in this way. Guys, if you stick around, I can bring you somewhere. Bring you somewhere to maybe somewhere you haven't seen before. If the weather doesn't get too bad, maybe I'll bring you somewhere. So I'm the one who brought up copium. Now Hex, now you're bringing up copium. That's like, I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? Your road mic isn't vegan. Well, how did it bring an animal to a slaughterhouse, execute them knowingly, Hex? Do you even know what veganism is? I think we've been through this 15 times? No, 100 times already, Hex. You still don't know the definition of veganism? Amazing. How don't you know by now? Like, how don't you know by now? Oh, apparently phones aren't vegan now too. Apparently nothing's vegan. So guys, if nothing's vegan, then nobody should do anything about anything, right? So we should allow people to be exploited. We should allow animals to be exploited. Shit, we should allow humans to be exploited, right? We should go around, just cancel all laws, not protect anybody, right? That's by these guys' definition, right? The cope is incredible. Hey Pia, hey Martin, thanks for being here, guys. Don't forget to like, hit subscribe, tell all your friends. We are here, part of Project Livestream. This Nay guy has been has 100 comments on my channel, and he's talking about cope. Amazing. I think the guy has some serious fascination with me or something. This one guy, 100 comments on my channel.
Good. Can you answer them all?
No, because it's the same thing.
Oh.
I think he's probably a diaper wearer. Maybe he wears a diaper or something. Not that that's a bad thing. Maybe some people have to, but he's definitely, yeah. Well, he just doesn't comprehend. Like he doesn't get. He doesn't get it.
Maybe he just doesn't want to get it. He wants to.
Maybe he's got a weird fascination with vegans, with cope. I don't know. Weird.
It's like a game for them.
I think so. I always was wondering why though. What do you get out of trolling? What is the, you know?
Oh, something.
Hey Axel, how you doing, brother? Yes, child labor. So this guy wants to talk about child labor. Yeah, so there's children that get trafficked into slaughterhouses, migrants as well. Immigrants, refugees are the ones that are working these places. It's amazing that people will say war is bad, we shouldn't exploit people in war, but yet they support trafficking children to work in slaughterhouses, or migrants, immigrants, refugees. There's people that claim they love God and that they're for God, and you know that God is great and God says we can eat animals. How many slaughterhouses are in heaven? How many? How many do you think are in heaven? A lot? 0, 1, more than 1? Yeah, go subscribe to Axel, guys. He had a stream last night. Goes live almost every day, probably every day, every night. So we got some activists here, guys. Jenny McQueen's live right now. Again, we are at St. Helens Slaughterhouse, where they execute cows. They make them into this animal flesh product They claim that they're good, kind people, humane, ethical, all these things. How can you take a life and claim that it's ethical? Yeah, this Nye guy is really triggered. Has been triggered for a while. Diapers on my feet. Oh my god, I have shoes on. Yes, they're vegan. Amazing. Thanks, Pira. Appreciate you being here, bro. Hey, everyone. Yeah. We got up to about 95 people. It's kind of slowed down a little bit. That's okay. We've had people all over the world tune into Project Livestream, where we're exposing death trucks like this, exposing the fact that we do not need to eat animals or exploit animals or look at them as commodities to exploit them. It's ridiculous. What am I trolling? Yeah, I just showed my shoe. Like, the guys asked for shoes and I show the shoes and oh my gosh. You know, you do what you can, right? Listen to the cope, guys. The guy says cows are cute. And then he said yum yum. This is the mentality, people. This is what happens to people when they take lives for a living or they have a farm. They start viewing others as commodities. Maybe as a child, they were exploited and used to kill animals and told that it was okay and normal to do. Maybe that's what happened to them, and now they're just following in the footsteps of their families, their parents. And then these people come in and they say, you're pathetic, you're fake. I believe, like, even some of these people, maybe they didn't work on a farm, maybe they're just trolling because they're bullies, right? Maybe they were bullied and now they're the bullier, being bullies towards vegans because they have nothing else going on in their life, right? Listen to this Nay guy. How does that make any sense? You should... This is the guy that trolls me all the time. Every comment I put, he trolls everybody else who puts a comment. Literally, you're the human body, it's flesh, and you got to feed that flesh. Your spiritual body doesn't need to eat, but spiritual food. So, like, what the fuck is this guy even talking about? Makes absolutely no sense. Just a bunch of jibber jabbish, not even coherent, makes no sense. And yeah, the thing is, what do you call shooting a cow in the head, in the face, for no reason? What do you call that? Do you call that bullying? What do you call putting a pig into a gas chamber? Would you say putting a lighter or burning yourself on fire? Would you say that would hurt? If you did that to another being, would that be bullying? If you punched, you kicked, you stabbed, if you hit someone's head on the ground, would you call that bullying? I certainly would call it bullying. And that's what happens to the animals. It's exactly what happens to the animals. And you pay for that to happen. And the thing is, this industry lies. They paint a picture of it being nice. They show cows living happy lives. And we're here to show that that's false advertising. That's a lie. This is all a lie. 12 years I've been vegan. If there was an issue, I'd probably be dead. Jenny is 34 years vegan. Her partner's 35 years vegan. Louise is 20 plus years vegan. Like, look at this lie right here. Like that lie right there. I mean, let at least be honest about what you do, but you can't, right? Because it's the code. Because if you guys admit that you're being monsters to animals, then what? Then what? This industry is a lie, and we're here to expose it. Project Livestream number 7. We've had over 15 million views over the last 5 months. People are waking up. People are waking up to these things. You go to a grocery store, supermarket, you can see all the plant-based items there. you see that people do want to change. People are not for exploiting and abusing animals. What's your argument? So when we talk about God, how many slaughterhouses are in heaven, first of all? Also, if the thing is, what I notice people that talk about God do is they don't give an animal any respect whatsoever. They just talk like as if the animals aren't a someone, they're just a thing. Although the Bible says be kind to animals, people just decide arbitrarily to cherry pick whatever verses they want, because there's a lot of things that happen in the Bible, the Quran, whatever, that are horrific that you would never do today. But you cherry pick what you want out of the Bible. But what I would say is all those religions say be kind to your humans, right? Well, how is it kind to put marginalized humans into slaughterhouses to execute animals all day long? So they suffer PTSD, they turn to drugs and alcohol, violent crime rates increase, it puts a healthcare system cost way up there. I mean, this is what happens. So you tell me, is that godlike? Is that godly? Do unto others? No, you're putting people in the system. You're creating this environment where people can suffer, which is insane to me. So yeah, and I grew up in the religion my whole life, all that kind of stuff too. But I don't do that anymore. Yeah, so there we go. We got some cherry picking, right? So what about the Garden of Eden? Isn't that the goal? I thought the Garden of Eden was the goal. The main goal. Shouldn't the Garden of Eden not be the main goal? Would this truck be in the Garden of Eden? Would it? I don't think it would be. Someone said the other day, oh, we don't have to eat in heaven. What if I want to eat? Does that mean this truck's going to be there? With that smell? With the animals being brutalized, confined, tortured, exploited, sexually assaulted? I mean, that's what happens. It's exactly what happens. Guys, if you didn't know, I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I work for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. For many years, my entire family worked in this industry. I just found out over Christmas time, my great aunt, oh shit, it's kind of glitchy, eh? My great aunt, she used to work on a kill floor, and she used to puke on the kill floor. She would have to run to the washroom because she couldn't handle killing the animals. I mean, that's what happened with the refugees, the immigrants. They come to the whatever country because you aren't going to do the job. I mean, some of you will, the marginalized people or the people that were brought up into the industry. But these people were brought over, you know, they're fleeing war, they're fleeing whatever, and this is the job they're given. You know, they used to put prisoners into slaughterhouses. They used to put prisoners into slaughterhouses. And that was somehow okay. The smell here, you guys can't even imagine. I wish there was an app that I could send the smell to you guys. It's so horrific. Fuck, man. Oh. Yeah, we're trying, Lemon. We're trying. Nate, Joe, make it make sense. I mean, bad acting, sure. Ooh. The smell. You know, oftentimes cows are still pregnant when they're brought to a place like this. Still pregnant. So farmers can just keep the production coming. They don't care. They'll get more money for the weight. They'll claim that it shouldn't happen, but they don't care. Imagine that. Imagine cutting a baby out of an animal and doing that a few times a day. What that's going to do to you mentally. It's normalized violence. Look at this truck. I mean, look at this truck, for example. What does that represent? How does that make humanity better? People are, oh, well, we live in a shitty world. Well, we're normalizing violence. Look at this shit. Disgusting. The smell is horrible. Come on down. Go smell it. I mean, go to a rendering plant. Even better. Yeah, I think they have a rendering in here. That's why it smells so bad too. You know, this is in a neighborhood. There's children that live over there. There's seagulls that fly around. There's ravens. They go into the dump there. They literally have like these fake owls up here. You can see here. So there. So that way. Sorry, just waiting a second here. So that way the seagulls or the ravens won't go grab the body parts that the humans don't want to eat, that they're giving to their own companion animals. Can you imagine feeding your dogs and cats intestines and cancers and stuff that's cut out of the animals? Cellulitis, abscesses, ascites, oh my gosh. And they go and then they heat treat the body parts and then they sell that for dog food and they say it's premium brand or whatever the fuck they want to claim. I mean, it's all disgusting. People just don't know. I'm certain people don't know. Most people have never, they probably don't even recognize these trucks. They probably don't even know that there's animals in them. And that's what we're out here to do. We're here to show the world the truth, what's happening outside of these places, and change some hearts and minds. I mean, thanks for hitting that like button. Double tap the screen, guys. Turn on the notification bell, subscribe, tell your friends. We need to get the word out that these trucks, these slaughterhouses are an abomination. This place needs to be shut down, just like any other place that exploits innocent sentient beings. Well, they're eating the body parts, the discarded body parts that are cut out of the kill floor. They take them out of the truck that they get spit into. I'll show you when they'll probably do it soon. It's chaotic here. So they'll do that, and then the seagulls and the ravens will go in. What'll happen is they'll fly around, and you'll see body parts, random body parts all over the place, even in the neighborhood back here, the neighborhood park. And you'll see all these birds, geese, and seagulls. They're all fighting over these body parts. And then there's kids that play there. The birds, they shit everywhere, and kids are playing in that field. And people wonder, oh, I wonder how zoonotic diseases happen. Well, there you go. Prime example. They even had meetings with the city because people were complaining about getting body parts dropped in their driveways. Imagine that. Normalized violence, right? And then this community has to suffer with the smell. Who knows about the pollution? Let alone these poor innocent beings that are being executed for what? Milk? For cheese? You can easily replace all of that. It's insane. I'm gonna take a water break, guys. Just goes on. Yeah. it's pointing that way.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm a hypocrite. Even though I was like away for a few minutes there, I'm still a hypocrite. Right. So most of today has been about plants, about not wearing like vegan shoes or something. I'm still trying to figure out. This person, Nye, has commented
How are you commenting?
maybe 100 times on my channel.
Because I'm hetero?
Because I'm hetero.
You social vegan animal rights has to outdate.
Yeah, someone asked me earlier if I was gay. I said that's kind of the wrong.
Can you imagine eating animals eating other animals? Of course.
Of course they
They're
eat,
obligate carnivores.
right?
Just because something's been done 1,000 years doesn't make it right for us to eat other animals. You have choices, dude.
I mean, you can. This is the whole point of this, right? Is like these people come and they say the same things over and over, right? And like, animals eat animals. I mean,
So do we sniff each other's bums? Do we rape other females? Do we train?
yeah, like lions, they lick their own junk, right? Like, we base our morals on what they do? I don't think so. Right? Like, can you imagine if we lived in a society where it was okay for us to just to go around and do what lions do?
Or kill our own children?
Yeah, this is the same
That's what
guy.
lions do.
I mean, I don't know if these guys are paid shills or if they're just really dumb. Like, I don't know. I can't give too much good faith to them
Okay,
because
some people will continue to be cruel and abusive. Can't change everyone yet, but why won't you be that one person who can make that change?
yeah.
Why do you care so much what others do? If you can make that conscious decision not to hurt others, why not? Yes, for animal rights, yes. Total liberation, of course. Human rights, animal rights, let's treat everyone with respect, yes. 100%. If we just respect others, why don't we respect for animals as well? Put that same compassion towards animals.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's really common sense because we learn it at such a young age, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because we learn to be kind, to compassionate to everyone, right? But I believe the fact that we're eating animals, I believe it starts the isms in our life.
It is.
I believe it's like if we learn that it's okay to harm an animal, that we're eating them, then it must be okay to harm and hurt humans. Or maybe if they have different color skin, or maybe if they look a little different or act a little different, maybe we should discriminate against them as well.
Yes. You never discriminate based on their race, based on their gender, based on whether they can intellect. What is your opinion of?
So he said,
What's your opinion of animals that eat other animals? Please tell us.
didn't we just say
So
that?
are we comparing ourselves to lions? Do we rip animals apart with our bare hands and claws? You know, if we were obligate carnivores,
Yeah.
our canine, we would have fangs. Like lions would laugh at us.
They would.
Our teeth are not designed to grind through meat and bones.
Yeah.
We cook with vegan spices to eat plant-based food.
Yeah.
So you'd say that steak is delicious, all plant-based seasoning that we use. I feel like we take shit and wrap it up with seasoning, it tastes just as delicious.
Yeah, and again, you're avoiding the fact that you're killing a living, innocent, sentient being. Look at this guy.
Oh my goodness. Vast non.
I don't know where you're coming up with that RGRG.
Where are you getting the information, buddy?
This is
Oh,
vertical,
thank you.
yes.
Yeah, well, I have a 4.0 GPA in college and university, so thank you.
Yeah, I don't hang out with people that aren't higher IQ. I got to raise my own, you know? That's funny.
Yeah. He's excellent housework. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely living with guilt. I should have never worked in it. I was always told my whole life that we have to eat animals. I was lied to, so...
If he's guilty, then why is he standing in front of a slaughterhouse? Why
Yeah.
is he advocating for animals?
Yeah. We literally eat animals. We know that people eat animals. We've been saying that.
Teeth ripping what are we talking about? Okay, let's see. If I give you a steak, a cow, if I put you in a cage with a baby animal, let's see you. If I'll give you $1,000 if you had to go in that cage and rip the baby apart. Like, that's ridiculous.
That
We
is.
don't have to. We don't have claws. We cook. We're living in 20th century. We don't have to use the. Go. So boring. That's boring. Vegetables. What's he talking about? Canine is that what they call them? Yes. No humans have canine teeth.
Yeah.
Our teeth are designed to grind nuts and seeds, not for meat and bones.
How many animals have canine teeth? A lot of herbivores have canine teeth. I mean, we're omnivores, but doesn't mean that we have to eat. Axel just put someone's YouTube channel there, I believe. But yeah, again, there's there's rhinos, there's elephants. I mean,
Yeah, the largest, strongest animals.
Horses have canine teeth too, as well. So
Yeah, the largest, strongest animals in the world are, and the oldest, are actually all herbivores.
well, you eat animals, now. You don't eat meat. You
If you chose a vegan
animals.
farm, the only vegan farm is go to a farm that harvest plants, or go to an animal sanctuary.
Yeah. So there's veganic farms, plenty of them. There's a truck coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's veganic farms, vertical farms. That's the world we're looking at. If you actually cared about animals, but you're just saying that as a straw man, which is pretty typical of people, right? They do that. They claim that they actually care, but you're saying there's no veganic farms? Well, there are veganic farms, plenty of them. Just look it up. We just had someone talk at our yearly meeting. I'm going to go up and do an interview with her. Shameful. Just a number, right? Just a number. Shame. How shameful. This guy's just gonna keep driving up because he doesn't want us to see, right? Sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. How ridiculous is this? For what? This is what you're paying for, guys. Innocent, sentient being. Let's see, there's tears in her eyes. How shameful is this? Doesn't need to happen. Doesn't need to be this way. We can change. You can change. Change isn't hard. I changed. Oh, man, the smell. How awful is that? BT Snows, are you... Like, how can you say that? Is there something wrong with you mentally? That you have zero respect for animals? Yeah. Do you know what sentient means? Billy did have a subjective experience. Imagine someone said that about you. Sorry,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm over your shoulder here. I'm just watching you. Shameful, right? How disgusting. There you go. Pia put it down for you guys. I mean, these aren't hard things to comprehend, right? These are not hard things to comprehend, that animals can feel pain, they can suffer, and they matter in all the same things that we matter. That's all that should matter. Why do immigrants pick
We have
vegetables?
nothing against plant farmers.
Yeah, we want plant farmers.
We root for plant farmers.
This is the world we want. I know, he's been saying the same thing. I think
Well, if you were in the truck, would you want someone to speak up for you? Expose your suffering.
and there's your dilemma, Nye, is you call them meat, right? You can't even call them individuals. That's how far removed you are. You can't even look that cow in the eye and say, you're an individual and I'm eating you. And I'm taking your life because of my taste, pleasure, my satisfaction, my joy. Meanwhile, they're going to be shot in the face soon and chopped in the neck just for your pleasure, Nye. And you laugh at it. I'd imagine that you probably, maybe you were bullied, maybe you don't have friends, maybe there's something going on there, and now you got to take it out on the animals, right? Yeah. Imagine coming into someone who's defending innocent cows and then fighting against people that are doing that when there's so much going on in the world. This is the world that you live in, so you got to deal with it. That's his counter argument. Rather than saying, yes, the cow's an individual, they wanted to live, you're just happy with having them executed for you. And it's one of a few things. It's either you're a kid and you don't understand, and maybe you were bullied, maybe you don't have friends, and you're a bit of a loser. Not saying that all people are, but oftentimes the trolls are. And or you've taken a life, and or you profit off the industry. Those are the common denominators usually. And like this guy's saying it's voyeurism. He said it about 15 times.
We're promoting animal suffering if we're not putting our dollars into this industry. As soon as you bring dollars and supporting this industry, you're supporting the animal suffering.
Yeah. I mean, quite literally, you just saw the cow there.
We're here to expose what's going on behind the industry.
And this
we're
is
not putting our dollars, our hard-earned dollars into this industry.
No, you don't have friends, Nye. With the amount of comments you comment on our streams, I get outside, bro. You do not have friends. It's hundreds of times on vegan channels.
Oh, I guess he's our biggest fan.
Yeah. He's a big
Well,
fan. Maybe you're a future vegan now. Future activist, join us.
Yeah, it's like we want to, but the thing is, we do want to get attention. We want to bring attention to this, and this is why we're doing this today. Project Livestream number 7. We've hit over 15 million views.
What is NAEI? What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. We've hit over 15 million views over the last 5 months, and we continue to grow. And this is just by, dozens of activists. Wait till we grow further. Wait till we expose these places further. More people are getting comfortable with getting on camera, talking on camera. And this is all you have to do, people. You don't even have to put your face on. My last live stream, I had 185,000 views. And I didn't put my face on the camera once just to prove a point that you can get on these. All you have to do is point the camera to these disgusting industries. And we were at a fur demo. Watch out, guys. I don't know if I trust this guy particularly. We were at a fur demo outside of a fur shop. Guys, look at the skins. You can see them up there. Can you hold on to that? Disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Guys, if you stick around, you guys are going to see something maybe you haven't seen before. I think I'm going to head over there. Do you want to join?
Sure.
Yeah?
The tannery?
I want to let her know.
We're going to check out the tannery.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, guys. We're gonna go off to a different spot now. maybe a place you haven't seen before, but I really encourage you to stick around to see what I'm about to show you. This is about a 2-minute walk. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if you...
The tannery.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab my bag, because... Yeah. Because we need the bag, just in case. Thanks, Axel, for being here. You're sick. We're sick people, apparently. Yes. Peter, how long have you been vegan?
35 years.
Oh. Yeah. Hi there. Hi, I'm live right now. You can, yeah? No? No, you don't want to be on the...
I'm in
Yeah, that's okay.
I can't speak Farsi.
Farsi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Iranian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know about this place before?
She told me the
Yeah.
skin for cow.
Yeah. That's where you saw the truck just going by there? Yeah. So you see the little ones here? So those cows that just went into the slaughterhouse here, they had the babies. So depending on if the baby was a male, they take the male away, and sometimes they kill the male straight there, or they put them to grow a bit bigger, and then they kill them to eat them.
Oh, you can write in the mobile and say.
Sure. I understand, but you have the card there,
Yeah.
and we have people from Iran and other places
Yeah,
that
okay,
can
sure.
translate. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we're gonna go take a gander.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Just give me 1 second.
You be like yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the part that was hardest for.
Sorry about the screen moving. It drives me crazy when I see a screen move so much. You guys are crazy, man. Yeah, real crazy. No, we're just evolving. Eventually, this will be illegal one day. Eventually, we'll move to plant-based farming. There's a gazillion benefits of it, especially what happens to the animals. So, okay. All right. You guys ready to... I should let Jenny know. Hey, Jenny, we're off to the tannery. If you if you want to join or not, it's up to you. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got a trove going down here.
Here it coming? Okay.
Guys, if you are vegan, hit 1. If you're someone thinking about change, hit 2. If you are a total loser, animal abuser, who thinks animals suck and should be beaten up and eaten, hit 3 or double tap the screen or hit anything else. Sabby. Look at the ones in the chat. Heroes for the animals. Guys, go subscribe to all these people saying 1. They are, most of them have animal rights channels. And most of them are just trying to wake up people to what takes place. Guys, you're going to want to stick around and see what I'm about to show you. Things you may have not seen before.
Right. Good question. Yeah. That makes sense. You know. So I guess, all these use the animal parts.
Yeah, Axel, I heard you can do both vertical and horizontal now at the same time. So I'm going to look into that maybe for the next one. St. Helens Meat Packers. The sign of quality, guys. The sign of quality. Having poor cows live in their feces have their baby stolen is the sign of quality, apparently. It's apparently what quality is. So guys, let me know where you're hailing from. Let me know if you've shared this out. There's some crazy shit that goes on the street. This is what I call the most disgusting street in Canada. They have multiple slaughterhouses, or they used to, right on the street. They have an oil drum factory here that puts the body parts of animals inside the drums. Then they send that out to restaurants. Most disgusting street in Canada. It absolutely reeks here. Smells. This isn't a neighborhood. There's houses just the other way over there. I mean, why would you do that to a community? How disgusting. Yes, one's in the chat if you're vegan. 2, you're someone's considering change. 3, if you're a total loser, animal abuser. I had a conversation last time I was down here with a few people. And yeah, actually the conversations went pretty decent. You know, the one guy always seems to close the door on me here when I come down here. Ah, damn. I think they know I was coming. Oh no, the door's kind of opening a little bit. Maybe we might have a chance, guys. We might have a chance. Guys, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends. I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I'm just trying to share with the world what takes place in our food system, how we treat others, and then we can live vegan. I've been vegan for 12 years myself. Easy peasy. Was lied to like many others about our food system. Now I'm going to show you guys something maybe you've not seen before. Just be prepared, because someone really doesn't like when we show. Look at this place. Look how disgusting that is. Let's hope that... No, don't touch. Because you don't know if there's a... Just be careful, someone's probably gonna run, and we're gonna go this way. Did you? Alright guys. You know, humans work in these places, right? These chemicals, these skins. The exploited body parts of animals. How disgusting this place is. It stinks. Can't even imagine the smell. It's like a soup of hell. Nightmare. It's a nightmare in here. These workers get a little triggered, which, yeah, I can understand a little bit, but I mean, look at the skins. So the skins, you see them up there going through after they're in chemicals. These guys aren't even wearing masks. I mean, how healthy is that? I can't even handle the smell right now. Imagine these guys are in this chemical soup all day long. Poor mother cow's skin. This place is an abomination. Places like this need to be shut down. Only people that are trolling, people that are... Watch it, guys. Careful. See, they don't want us to see, right? So we moved the truck up on purpose, right?
Yeah.
They don't want us to see. I'm gonna go back over to the other spot here, though. I'm gonna go back here and show you guys the other part of this. Imagine thinking that it's okay to wear someone's skin and mock them, mock the people that are trying to defend the animals. What kind of like demented mentality do you have to have in order to think that way about animals and treat animals that way? Like, how is this normal? This is supposedly in a in a place that has high standards of anything, really. Like, this is Canada. But it just goes to show how disgusting this industry is. I mean, this is the reality, the truth. Let's be honest, you don't have a job, buddy. If you comment and troll as much as you do on my channel, there's no way you have a job. Look at that. People work in that environment. You saw them. Imagine going home after this, after seeing this, being exposed to it, chemicals, all these things, you know? How's it going, man? Good. I think the guys here are a little bit more okay with me now after we had a conversation last time. There's one guy who gets really triggered, though. A couple guys, actually. I'm just waiting for him to come and slam the door. He did the last few times. But yeah, this is what happens. So this is in a community, in a neighborhood where there's houses, there's people that walk by here. This is normalized violence, guys. This is normalized violence. Can you imagine being the exploited worker here who was told, you know, this is the job that you're going to be doing. You're going to be working in places like this, and if you don't, then you're kicked out of the country. So this is what they do. And so, as you can see up here, when we're not here, they have the doors open because it fucking stinks, right? Of course. You guys sick of Nye? Should I get rid of Nye? Nia, whatever the hell your name is? I wonder. I'm gonna try something. No, there's probably nothing in there.
Yeah. I think the job right is fine. No reason to kill animals.
Yeah. Should we go back? Yeah. I got my protection behind me here, my crew. I got my back. Amazing. Guys, if you want to learn a little bit more about what happens in animal agriculture, go to the link in my description. It's called the 3-Minute Movie Challenge. You can see the truth for yourself. It's standard industry practice. I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I work for the Canadian government for over 15 years. I saw these things. This is normalized violence. I changed 12 years ago. I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector, 12 years vegan now. And yeah. Oh, there's our guys in there. Closing the door. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can we come in and take a look? No? He's not letting us in, guys. We asked. You won't let us in. Why not? Shouldn't we be transparent?
They can't keep it closed, they
We going back? Yeah. What? Well, no kidding. You have different accounts. But you have friends and you have a lot to do, right? Wow, amazing. Guys, he has different accounts. No kidding. Go figure. Go figure. How's it going, guys? Why don't you wear masks? It's really bad for your lungs. Seriously, man. Yeah, of course, these guys, you know, they're immigrants, they're refugees, they're marginalized communities. Hey, Chip, how are you doing, brother? I saw you on the live stream earlier, but I had to get out here today for Project Livestream. Great job, guys. Go follow that Chip guy. This guy's incredible. He sets the tone. He sets the standard. You know, we all get out here, do these things, but Chip gets out in the streets and has these conversations with people. Amazing conversations. He uploads them to his second channel as well. Please go learn from Chip. He's an incredible guy and an incredible activist. Aw, thanks for the love. Calling me a donkey. I've always liked that when people call me a donkey. Look at Bird's got right there. They're fighting over the body part. So they're fighting over a body part that they just picked up from the slaughterhouse. A discarded body part that humans wouldn't eat, but they would feed them to their dogs and cats. And then, you know, they would be okay with them flying them into the neighbor's yard. And people wonder, oh, I wonder how pandemics start. I wonder how these things start. Well, there you go, guys. I mean, the birds fight over everything. They shit everywhere. The kids, they got to walk in it because their community park's over here. How pathetic is that? Crazy. Oh, thank you. Even with my gray beard. Still got it, guys. Still got it, apparently. So guys, let me know where you're from. Tell me where you're hailing from. This is in Canada. This is Toronto. I call this the most disgusting street in Canada. Formerly had 2 slaughterhouses. Apparently the second slaughterhouse is opening up again next week. Now the guy says they aren't killing animals there, but I don't know about that. I'll have to go and check it out maybe. Stay tuned. That's why you subscribe. That's why you turn on the notification bell. And then you can be part of the next one. Guys, I hit 185,000 views my last stream. I didn't even put my face on the camera. I know, right? This beautiful face of mine. I didn't even do that. And I had that many views. That just goes to show the power of Project Livestream. Power of live streaming. Chip is one of the pioneers of that. Mel and Steve as well. Pioneers of this method because YouTube is valuing these vertical live streams. So I'm sure there's a lot better speakers than myself. I'm sure there's a lot more talent out there. But even if you were too afraid to show your face, even if you don't want to talk about it, even if you don't want to, even if you don't want to put your face on screen, you can simply turn the camera around and narrate and just show people the truth. YouTube values consistency. I've noticed that. I have much lower views right now than I did with that 185,000, and I'm guaranteeing that because I haven't done a live stream in a few days. So, but if I continue at it, if I keep going, eventually it's going to value that. Put in the hashtags in your descriptions. There's a lot of little things that we can do, and anyone can do it, like Mel and Steve said. Anybody can get out here because we're all relatable to somebody else. My demographics are going to be way different than some of your demographics, right? So we just have to be mindful. We can change the descriptions in our videos. We can put hashtags in them. We can be creative with some of the ideas that we go to. We don't always have to be at slaughterhouses, right? We can mix it up. And the idea is that we get people going live every single day, and we just flood YouTube. We absolutely flood YouTube. We take over the space. And every time someone goes to a live stream, they got to listen to one of us. And that puts something in their conscience, right? That makes the change. That changes the world. That's the whole goal of Project Livestream. We do once a month, okay? But we encourage you to do all the time, as much as possible, to get out there for the animals that you saw in the truck here today, that you saw in England today, that you saw in many different places of the world today, and it continues. Project Livestream is just beginning. It's just started. We are in Project Livestream number 7. If you want to get involved, go to It's at Mel and Steve. It's at Project Livestream. You can get involved. We'll help you get activated, and we'll change the world together. I mean, we've already seen it. We've had many people reach out. We've even had people, dare I say, cross the line after they've been witnessing some of our live streams. So it's working. It makes an impact. And if we've reached over 15 million people, common people that would never go searching for this stuff, I mean, it's crazy how much we can change the world. So guys, get on board, get active, join us, do this. I mean, it's a game changer. And you can be on as long as you want. You can do as many live streams as you want. It's a pretty simple concept. Once you get set up, I recommend getting a tripod, so that way everything's kind of straight and normal, like, so it's not shaky. And eventually you can upgrade to a mic. I mean, it's very simple. And even if you have a few views, that's gonna, like, I remember my first live stream. I did one maybe 5 years ago. I had 2 views, 3 views. Like, I wasn't getting anything. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't grabbing attention. Now I'm doing it. There's 25 people in the room. Where else in the world am I gonna get 25 people in the room to listen? And that's including the people, like, most people that are watching aren't commenting. They aren't saying anything. They're watching, they're observing. They're seeing all the crazies in the chat being like, well, I don't want to be like that guy. He says yum yum when he sees a living cow about to be executed. That's so disrespectful. Maybe I should think about change. Maybe I should change my ways. So guys, there's also the link in my description called the 3-Minute Movie Challenge. Please go check that out. It's important that we know what happens with our food system, right? Why wouldn't you want to know? Be an informed consumer and learn that you don't have to be a part of this. So I'm just switching up my screen a bit here now, guys. Just give me a second. So, can I ask you guys, what brings you out here today? Can we get the off for a second?
Sure. Yeah.
My guy, Pira.
Hi, David.
Guys, I want to introduce you to Pira. He's my good friend. We'll move into right here so the sun's not killing us. Pira, you've been doing activism for a long time now. Yeah. What keeps you motivated? Why do you keep coming out to things like this?
Today was another reminder of why exactly I do this. It's for these sentient beings, these poor cows, and I think we saw like lambs and goats today as well.
Yeah.
I haven't been out to a vigil since like 2023, but I think it's a great little motivator reminder about what happens on the daily, and it's not just a figment of our imagination. This is reality, and seeing it up close is really messed up. Just very dark. The smell is just awful. I had to wear a mask earlier because it was like I was like about to throw up. But I remember, it's even worse in the summer when I came like 3-4 years ago in 2021 for my first time. But it's always been about the animals, Like these sentient beings deserve to live. They don't deserve to be exploited. They don't deserve to be killed at a fraction of their lifespan. And the way they're killed is just absolutely brutal and disgusting. we have other alternatives, other foods that we can eat. So just no reason to support this anymore. It just
Yeah.
So this coming out here is another like reminder to me that this fight is still ongoing. It's happening every second. So
Yeah.
thankful for everybody being out here and capturing it, and thank you, David, for putting this on a live stream. Hopefully, I can do it as well in the future and get more people seeing the truth. Because everyone needs to see this stuff. It's absolutely awful.
That's great.
Yeah.
And Pira, where can people follow you?
Yo, thank you. I'm Plant-Based Pira on Instagram. I just made a YouTube too, Plant-Based Pira. That's my full name. But mainly, I post on Instagram, but I want to post on YouTube as well and TikTok as well.
Awesome.
Thank you, David.
Yeah,
for all you're doing.
absolutely. Thank you, Pira.
Please go vegan, guys.
Yes.
And don't support this anymore.
Thank you, Pira. So, yes, exactly. Pira, he'll be jumping in, possibly doing the next project live stream, and hopefully we'll get him the 50 subs. Again, Pira brings up the reminder of why these are so important to come to visualize, to see who we're fighting for. It's really important to sometimes inspire us or re-inspire us and get out there. So guys, hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends. Again, let me know where you're from in the world. If you are vegan, hit 1. If you're not vegan, but you're thinking about change, you're thinking about something like Pira coming out here and experiencing this moment and saying, shit, I got to do something about it. Hit 2. If you're somebody else that thinks that it's okay to exploit others, hit 3 and double tap the screen. Yeah, exactly, Mel. Exactly. He's been dipping in and out, but I think he wants to get back into it. Or I think he wants to start going live. He's a powerful voice. I think we're all powerful. I think we all have a good idea on some of the arguments. I mean, sometimes we deal with the trolls quite a bit, but like Nye hitting 3. What a weird thing to say, that you're okay with exploiting others and whatnot. No, I won't eat grass today, Spoof Free India. I'll definitely not be eating grass. I don't know that there's ever been a vegan that's eaten grass. That's kind of a strange thing to say. Do you eat cows free from India, Spoof from India?
It's a small grass.
My colleague here was saying some people just smoke grass. What do you say, weed? Maybe some people smoke grass, yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, even if we ate grass, it'd be better than slitting the throat of an innocent animal for some trivial pleasure. I mean, look at this. No soliciting trespassers. Look at the barbed wire fence here. Look at this. I mean, someone told me, I think it was Mark Powell, said the reason they have these fences and the wire isn't to prevent activists from going in, it's to not letting the animals get out. How sad is that? I can't say I smoke the grass. I used to back in the day, but I got too messed up with that stuff. I would say I'm more straight edge now than I ever was, I guess, if that's a thing. No, I can't imagine. Basically, can you imagine being an animal, living their life, being confined and living in their own shit, feces, then being put on a death truck, traveling 36 hours, and then having to go up this conveyor belt, be shot in the face, sometimes multiple times, while you're pregnant, and then to be hung upside down and have someone jab at your throat over and over while blood goes everywhere. I mean, can you imagine that? That's fucked up. Lawbreaker, which law am I breaking there? Which law? Exactly, Axel, some of us have dedicated our lives to this because they need our help. This shouldn't be happening. we need more of us. To be honest, we need, frankly, more of us out in the streets. I think that's one of the reasons why Mel and Steve, and people like Chip, and there's so many people that are pushing to become full-time activists because we need it. It's a monstrous industry, obviously, that we're fighting. There's a lot of misinformation being put out there. And so we need a base of activists, not just volunteering. We need paid advocacy. We need people out of there in the streets. And, you know, maybe sometimes you have a bad actor with money, but the overall net positive, I would say, would be much better. And you can always be careful who you send your money to, who you're sponsoring, who you're supporting. I know a number of the people in this chat, Axel, Chip, I mean, they have Patreons, they have, you know, they're trying to get monetized so they can do this full time, all the time. Same with Mel and Steve. I mean, Mel and Steve are what, 1,000 pounds away from doing this full time. Imagine Mel and Steve. Mel and Steve are working their asses off at jobs when really this is all they should be focused on, because they already are only focused on this, but they just can't afford it. So let's help them get there. Let's help them get there. Sorry about the extreme close-up. This guy's moving his vehicle. Hey, Tone, how you doing, man? Hey, Fur. Thanks for being here, guys. We're in hell, essentially hell. So it's called St. Helens. Focus on the hell part, because that's what it is, a place of hell. And we're out here part of Project Livestream number 7. I can't believe we're here already. Project Live, I remember when it was Project Livestream number 2 and 3, and Steve and I, we couldn't even remember which Project Livestream it was. Mel's like, it's 3, and we're like, oh. And then when it was like Project Livestream 4, we're like, oh yeah, it's 4. So now we're a little bit better on the numbers, but yeah. So it's all immigrants, refugees working here, people that, I mean, that's what it is. Crazy. You know. It's kind of hilarious. Mel's the glue, I'll just say that. Mel's the glue. Steve and I, you know. Hey, Buada. Hey, Buada. Yeah, next Project Livestream number 8's coming up. How did that even happen, guys? Oh, it's going to be huge. And I really, really encourage you all to get active. I have potentially 3 more people here that might do it next time. I feel like I can get them to do it. Maybe 4, but I'm not going to jinx anything. I hope they're remembering this moment, and then they'll translate that forward. Can you imagine? Listen, guys, we have what, 300 people in that chat. Imagine we had 300 activists going live for Project Livestream number 8. Imagine if we had 100. Imagine if we had 50 live streams going that day. Guys, we can do it. We can do it. We all have friends. We all have somebody we can reach out to. I'm encouraging all the activists here, every single one of you, all of you, my good friends, you all know someone who's on Instagram, who's on TikTok, who's probably been, you know, putting out videos. Tell them about Project Livestream. Show them what we can do. Show them what we can accomplish. Mel put out a video that talked about our 12 million views. I mean, guys, I got 185,000 views last stream, okay? I didn't have my face on it. I simply did this. Basically, that's what I did. And we had that many people. We are getting, like, we're over 12 million views. I think we're over, well, probably more than that, 15 million, but we want to surprise people. Guys, we're over that benchmark, which is insane. This is not a fully funded team. We aren't specialists in the field. We don't have media with us, but we still reach that many people. Imagine if we doubled our activists out on the street. Imagine if we did that. Over 20 million people we've reached simply by doing what I'm doing right now. How easy is that? And guys, I get that maybe a slaughterhouse might be out of the way. Try to plan ahead if you can. But even if you can't do it at a slaughterhouse, do it at a restaurant, do it somewhere. Do it somewhere, do it live somewhere that day. And maybe that'll encourage you to continue to do lives all the time. Our goal here is to flood the space, to flood YouTube vertical live streams. YouTube is the most powerful streaming service around. There's nothing like it. And they're taking over basically what TikTok's doing. They want to take over that feed. So imagine people coming into the lives, and every single time they see a vegan, they got to think about the vegan message. Maybe they got to think about change. Maybe they got to think about things, you know? So that's my spiel, guys. That's my goal. That's Project Livestream's goal. We want to get confident people out in the streets talking about things, sharing with the world the truth. So I'll give you a different angle, as I'm too lazy to put the legs up on this. Kind of looks funny, actually. I'm gonna go get a sign for you guys here. My feet are wet. I have wet feet.
I heard that, and also like
I have wet
zombie
feet.
industry that's dying off in like Korea. I thought it's officially.
This is why we're here, guys.
I know there's a lot of activists that like try to destroy that.
What did they do to you? What did they ever do to you? You know? What the hell did they do to you? What did they do to you? Among them. They did nothing. They did nothing. I'm showing the live stream. Yeah. Do you want to go live? No. Can I ask you? Can I ask you why you're here?
Why I'm here?
Yeah.
I'm here because I want people to see what is really happening. You know, it is in this facility, and because you know, when I talk to people about you know coming here for last 10 years, I still hear from people, oh, I cannot, I don't want to see it. It's too hard. So they look the other way. But I think it's important that people actually go and see what is really happening. And, you know, anybody can change. I think I know people who were saying I would never go vegan, and actually they're vegan these days. And also they became much healthier because what we eat, that's who we become. We start thinking differently. We start living different lives. And you know, animals came to on this planet to be with us, not for us. And I'm also working. You know, I'm in health industry, and I have witnessed taking care of people who you know got really sick. And I think as I you know. Because what we eat, I mean, look at these innocent, sentient beings, these cows. And as David said, what did they do to you? Think about who you are eating, what you put on your plate. Because cows are not beef. They were a living being who had heartbeats, somebody who had feelings. And now they get exploited by humans, and they end up in this horrific facility. So please open your hearts, not just minds. And, you know, see who you are eating, not what you're eating.
Thank you, Jarina. Thank you so much. Where can people contact you if they need to?
I have a TikTok account, but, you know, I'm also Yeah, I think that's one of the things.
TikTok. So you put videos there.
It's Jirina, J-I-R as a Robert I-N-A Zalo. I'm also on the Facebook, and I join, David. And I would like to say to everyone who is watching this and to the whole world, I thank you from the bottom of my heart what you're doing, because you're making such a big difference. And we're gonna, I'm joining you and many other people. And, this world is changing, and also I would like to say one more thing. We cannot have a peace on this planet as long as these facilities exist. It's
100%.
not possible. Not possible.
100%.
So let's do it together. We are here together on this planet, interconnected, interdependent. So for the animals and for the humanity. So love to all, peace to all.
Thank you, Jirina. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
guys, go subscribe over to Jirina. Incredible advocate out all the time. Goes to so many of the vigils. Also posts this quite a bit on TikTok. May try to interview a few more people. We'll see. My feet are soaked. Yeah, she's one of a kind, guys. She works in healthcare, like she said, and she deals with a lot of patients and stuff like that, and she sees the other side of it, right? So once again, we are at a place called St. Helens Slaughterhouse. It is in Toronto, and they execute cows and sheep, lambs. For things like trivial pleasure. It's not necessary to kill animals in order to live. We've known that for a while now. And people are still doing it. And they're not waking up. And it's a good part on the animal agriculture industry for sure. They're very clever on their marketing terms and pretend that they're nice and whatnot. But are they? They're not. They're made up of lies. This entire industry is made up of lies. And you'll see a lot of people in here troll. A lot of people in here say, oh, that's not how it's done, or they're too afraid to change. Maybe one day they change. Who knows? I mean, we've seen hunters change. We've seen farmers change. We've seen a ton of change happen. I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector, and I changed. I mean, change is inevitable. We evolve. So when are you going to change? Weatherproof shoes? I have plenty of shoes. What does it have to do with wearing the skin of another animal? I mean, that's ridiculous. I decided to wear running shoes today. Maybe I shouldn't have. But who cares? I mean, I mean, if that's your excuse to continue to exploit animals, that says a lot about you and your character, who you are as a being, especially because it seems like you already know what happens to animals. I can almost forgive the ignorance is bliss because people just don't want to know. But like people that do know, that really know, because a lot of people say they know, but they actually really don't know. Most people have never been on a slaughterhouse kill floor. Most people have never seen that side of things. So most people don't know. But the people that do know, and they know that you don't have to eat animal products in order to live, well, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Truck. Absolutely fuck them. There's going to be a wave, enough people that do want to change, that do agree with change, that think, yeah, I don't want to be a part of an industry that exploits innocent cows and shoots them in the face just for a trivial sandwich or some fucking milk or some shit. Like, no, there will be people that change. And look at, so like this is breaking a bylaw right here, right? So these trucks are allowed to break bylaws. They're allowed to hold up traffic. This guy's so triggered. This guy's always triggered. I'm so sorry. Death trucks. It's an abomination. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. How shameful is this? Disgusting. For what? These are your victims, people. Your victims. Why do you want victims in your life? How can we live in a peaceful world when we do this to innocent sentient beings? What did they ever do to you to deserve to be treated like this? As commodities, objectified, treated this way. Shameful. Terrified. Shame on this industry. Shame on people who endorse it, think it's okay. Because it's not. To all the vegetarians, these are mother cows being put into slaughterhouses. Just by being a vegetarian still means you put these animals into slaughterhouses. And guys, pay attention to some of the comments here. How people talk about these animals, about innocent animals on these trucks. Like farmers or truckers, they often talk about how they respect animals. They don't respect them. Where's the respect? How is this respectful? The feces everywhere. The smell is rancid. Where did these cows come from? Alberta? Where did they come from? How far away? What did she do to you? 30 plus hours on the highway? For what? These guys just do whatever they want on the road to hold up traffic.
What do they even do?
He's hiding. That's how triggered this industry is. They're hiding. Can you imagine?
Yeah, they don't want us to film whatever we want to and expose this. I think there's still a truck back there too. But they're literally running away from this spot.
Yeah, this driver got out and kind of yelled at me a few times too. He frequents here. No, not just now. Another time.
Oh, okay.
VT Snows. What are you talking about? I'm a liar. I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. VT Snows, how many slaughterhouses have you been in? I've been in plenty. And I've seen mother cows get shot in the face. How do you think it happens, by the way? VT Snows, explain to us how a cow gets shot in the face, sometimes multiple times, and tell us about the pregnant ones, especially. Since you know so much about this industry, VT Snows, tell us about the pregnant cows that have the babies cut out of them on the kill floor. Tell us about it. VT Snows, tell us how much you enjoy eating the babies that are cut out of the mothers. VT Snows. Because certainly you must love that, right? Or am I lying about that too, VT Snows? Can I borrow you for a second?
Yeah.
Can you hold on to that and that?
Yeah.
Imagine that they do this, right?
Yeah. It's cool to see the comments.
Yeah. Until you read the comments.
Yeah.
Until you see like, oh, some of them, I guess you got a good little round there, but
It's been positive recently.
yeah. Wait till the negative.
Yeah. But you've been going for 147, eh? And just now the batteries are done.
Yeah, I should have put it on sooner. But hopefully this will.
I think you'll be there. Still got time though.
I mean, I stay until everybody gets like.
Yeah.
I'd probably stay for like 6 hours.
No, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Because fuck this industry.
No, totally.
Fucking
It's fucking horrible.
ridiculous how we use the
Sorry, can I
animals.
swear on this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
sometimes people don't like the fact that I swear,
Oh, okay.
but they're okay with cows being shot in the face. Amazing, right?
No, for
Don't swear. It's bad taste.
Be on the right side of history, vegan. Yes, thank you for your comments. Peggy.
Peggy's great. Peggy just became a certified nutritionist, I believe.
Oh, very cool. Congratulations.
Yeah. Dispel those arguments, right?
We need every facet. Health, environment. It's all on our side though.
Yeah, it's all on our side, exactly. Exactly. So how triggered is this? They drive all the way down here because they don't want people seeing the truth. I mean, guys, I thought these animals were treated ethically and humanely, and they're treated right. They're killed right, right? Isn't that what the industry just told us? Isn't that they're humanely killed, aren't they? Isn't that what they told us? They're humanely killed, so that means we can kill them. But do we need to eat them? No. But wait a second. So then why are we doing that? Oh, ego. Oh, someone said ego. Yes. Yes, ego. Humans have brilliant egos. Brilliant egos. So much so that they're okay with what they just saw. Even some of the humans in the chat will say, hey, yummy. Or hey, I can't wait to have a steak tonight, mocking an animal that can't even defend themselves. Can you imagine that? Mocking an innocent animal that can't even defend themselves. Isn't that next level? Isn't that next level coward behavior? Or simp behavior? Beta behavior. To mock an animal. Are you asking what Anna's channel is called? So it's anti-animal use. They're incredible. They're hitting the views. They're gonna take over YouTube. They already are taking over YouTube. But imagine someone making fun of a cow who is stuck on a truck, forced to probably drive 30 plus hours, mocking that cow, thinking that they're, you know, tough or strong, or, you know, that they're cool or something. Imagine that. I just don't get the mentality on that. I might come to Australia. Why do you want to meet me though? I'm not into meeting people, if you know what I mean. There's plenty of activists in Australia as well. Doing great work. Andy the Giant, you should go check him out. You'll see, is that a threat or is that you just want to talk to me? It's kind of weird. I mean, what's with the threat? The idea that you think it's okay to threaten. Like but let's be honest, what are you gonna do? If you eat animals at the rate that you say you do, you probably can't even walk, bro. I'll walk away faster, you know? You'll come at me and I'll just walk away. Well, you said you'll see. I mean, what are you implying? I'll have to say, because a friend of mine was murdered at a slaughterhouse, so when people say that kind of stuff, it's, oh, what do you know? Police. Huh. Yeah, I'm probably way the same as you. That's the road, bro. This isn't their sidewalk. That is. You know, I was told to start calling the bylaw on these guys. No, well, I've had people that are threatened, right? So I've had people that are killed. You said, come to Australia, and then you said, you'll see. So what does that imply? What do you want me to see? That's what I asked. Plus, I got Axel. I don't need to fight, I got Axel. Yeah. This place is mad. The birds are waiting. They're fighting each other because they're still waiting for their yum-yums, the discarded animal parts. Maybe they're coming out. I'm gonna see. So guys, look at the owls. See the owl? Also, why do you want me to come to Australia? Oh, fucking stinks, man. What the fuck? Oh, God. Fucking disgusting. Oh, yeah, that's why. Yeah. So these are the tumors, the stuff that humans don't want to eat. But they'll give it to their companion animals because they love them so much. All right, Hex. All right. I'm just curious why you want to meet me. What about meeting me is so intriguing to you? So the birds might even be in there trying to get hunks of animal flesh. They then fly away into the community nearby, and they drop the parts on the road, on the street, they drop it in the community park, and then all the birds will come and try to get the body parts. And then guess what? All the birds shit everywhere. Well, why don't we have a conversation online? We can do that. We can definitely do that. Let's have a conversation online. What do you mean? Pay for my flight, I'll come down. But they have to serve a vegan meal. What do you mean, why does it matter? How many live streams have you been on and you can't figure it out yet? I mean, there's children that understand that hurting animals is wrong. No, I said I might come to Australia. I mean, how much attention do people want? It's fucking disgusting. The smell here is rancid. It's horrific. I mean, so this guy took up all that time, just to like come and hold traffic and now drive backwards the entire time back this way. I mean, just so we wouldn't see the truck. Like, that's how sad this industry is. They have to hide the cows on the truck. Very transparent industry. So transparent. Like the games that are played. And so this guy's flying down. Look at this, look at this. So he's flying down, and look at, there's cars on the other side of that. What if another car comes by? Now this guy's gonna try to go through, and other cars are gonna try to pass. And this guy's gotta make it a hazard. Driving on the sidewalk now. Might have to go in and out, all for just trying to avoid us. Keep in mind, this is the guy who got out and yelled at me a few times. Holding up traffic, driving on sidewalks. This is how triggered people get. This is how people react. How crazy is that? Yeah, talk to Jack and Tash. This guy's reckless is all I gotta say. How is she weird? She's just defending animals. Same with Jack. Might have to change it to live chat. Sometimes you can't see all the comments. Now imagine that number increasing to hundreds of people with cameras on this disgusting place and thousands of places globally. Eventually change would happen. Bro, you think it's okay to kill animals? I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I work for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. One of my jobs was to actually, look at this guy. Look how triggered he is. Filming us. See how mad he is? Oh, he's triggered. Oh, we're here for the animals, and then he gets out of his truck one day. He was filming me while he was driving. Why don't you say something about that? VT Snows, this guy was filming me while he was driving a motor vehicle with cows on it. Did you ever think of that? When I was on the sidewalk, which I'm legally allowed to be on, are you saying that protests should not be allowed in Canada or in the US or any other country? Because if you feel that way, then what's preventing me from banning you from my channel, right? I mean, if you feel that we shouldn't have freedom of expression or rights, I mean, look how triggered this guy is. How's that okay? Where in any governance says that it's okay to slam with a stick and take it out on animals? This is the same guy who brought the poor cows into the heat and left them there. I mean, even for you animal abusers, this isn't private property. The cops literally drove by earlier, dude. So I don't know what you're talking about. Sidewalk. Sidewalk. Canada, legal, protest. Is that what you stand for? Him hitting the thing? Yeah. Fuck me. You hear it, right? You hear what he's doing? You hear that? That's normal? That's okay? Listen to that. Listen to him take it out on the animals because he's mad that we're filming them. Listen to that. These are the type of people that we're dealing with, people. We need to stop this. Get out, get active, please. Fuck people like that, man. Listen to him. Can you work for a company like this, where a guy does that to animals? What if it was your pet? What if it was someone you cared about? How's that acceptable? And you don't say anything to your boss, right? Fuck these places, man. This is what happens. These guys, they take it out on animals. And it wouldn't matter if we were here or not. Because these people, they just look at them as commodities. They look at them as items. They don't care. And people just sit there blindly and support it. They sit there and act as if it's okay. It's not okay. You can just, if you're just tuning in, take a quick look back and see him hitting the stick against the side of the fucking truck. This is the same guy that recorded me while he was driving. Bowman Transport. This guy comes here all the time. Is this what you teach your employees to do? To film while they're driving? To beat animals? To scare them? When you claim you're just hiding them from the activists so that they aren't scared? Fuck that. This guy's an abuser, and you can hear it. You can hear what he's doing in there. You can hear him yelling at the cows right now. If you were proud of what you do you think you would get that unhinged? Do you think you'd be that upset? Do you think you would act that way? If this was something that you loved doing, you thought was right, you thought was just, would you do that? Would you act that way?
100% okay. Wow. Horrible.
The same guy who keeps trolling, right?
He's still been commenting.
Yeah, he will always continue to comment until I ban him.
Wow.
And one day that'll come.
Yeah.
I'm letting him help me get up, pushing the algorithm so people can see how crazy he is. Look at his comments and be like, well, I don't want to be like that guy.
No, exactly.
And then eventually I'll ban him, so.
But I got other accounts, what the heck?
Yeah, and then I'll ban those too.
Ban those too, yeah.
I mean, amazing.
He just has this constant pride of what power he is. He has had multiple allies.
Yeah.
I didn't ban you, Hex.
Is Hex also our supporter? Or not?
Hex says this is the only way to do it.
Yes. What a sad life.
I know. It's very sad. Eventually YouTube finds that out and they'll ban you from YouTube. So,
Oh.
and I can take screenshots of this and send it to the YouTube partners, and they'll see what you have to say. I mean, like.
I don't use my milk. What did he?
Yeah. You know, one thing I've learned, Nye? One thing I've learned is anyone who's done that speaks and has the same lingo. They speak the same way, they say the same things. It's very easy to figure out. Anyways. Guys, if you are vegan, hit 1. If you are someone thinking about change, hit 2. If you are a total loser, animal abuser like Nye, hit 3 or double tap the screen. There we go, Martin, Sonia, Peggy, another day I'm vegan. Let's go. Let's go. Sabby. Seems like you're outnumbered, you guys. Let's go.
People that care.
There are people that care. Guys, hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends. Once again, this is part of Project Livestream number 7. We were all over the world today different slaughterhouses. We continue to be, and we're growing our force. We hit over 20 million views in just 5 months of doing this, and we continue to grow. There's people interested in getting involved. And look, you can just point a camera. You don't even have to point it on you. Just speak the truth, speak from your heart, tell the truth. And eventually the world's gonna change. We can support you, we can get you involved, we can help you change the world, as we do too. Plenty of people are waking up. Just Google plant-based items for sale globally, and how much of the GDP that's taking up globally. You can see that the rise in that. So, yeah. Also, go and subscribe to Axel. He will be live later tonight or today. You can check out some of his stuff. Go subscribe to Martin, another damn vegan. I mean, all the vegans in the chat. Hit 1 if you are a content creator and if you'd like to be followed and subscribed to. Go over and subscribe to them, people. Project Livestream is growing. Also, our base of people just generally on YouTube is growing due to these events. And change is inevitable. For some people, it won't be. Tonight for Axel. For some people, the change won't be. But they certainly make for algorithm growth, which is hilarious. And then, you know, at some point you can just get rid of them, which is equally hilarious that they help you grow your channel. Can you ask Jenny when she's stopped? So guys, if you have any questions for me, I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I used to work for the Canadian government. My entire family worked in this industry. My aunts, my great aunts, who used to puke on a slaughterhouse kill floor, I just learned over Christmas. My uncle was an inspector, he just retired. Vegan Gaze, yes, go follow Vegan Gaze. If she's live right now, go out and check out her channel. Yeah, so I changed 12 years ago. I wish I would have known earlier, sooner. The things I saw, I can't explain to anybody. Even if I did, I'd probably be kicked off this platform. Well, it is a bit of guilt, yeah, of course, because we shouldn't be doing this. I mean, what is it for you, Hex? How many animals have you killed? Probably a lot. 5? Probably a lot, right, to be talking like that? I mean, what does it matter if it's guilt or not? The point is, I'm taking accountability. I'm changing now. And you should too. Why not? Simple, easy peasy. You never unalived any. Well, then why aren't you vegan? I'll just capture this guy's vehicle. He yelled out something pretty nasty. You've said it before. You're not vegan, that's for sure. Thank you, Axel. Go check out some of these channels. Vegan Gaze is live. Go on, head on over to her. I'm gonna call it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I'm going to be live again within the next few days probably at a place maybe you've never seen before. I know I come here often just because it's close by, and you know, we can get a large number out, but I encourage you to get involved, guys. Please join us, please get active. We need more people out on the streets. And as I said, you can simply just point a camera. You don't even have to be on the stream yourself. I had 185,000 views last stream. Just doing this, really just talking to people. So thanks, legends. Thank you so much. Much love. And we will talk to you guys on the next